I have a question. Why do people cover these things up in that black plastic stuff that makes these things harder to see? Okay, when these light up, they light up for a reason. That means, hey, I'm slowing down. Watch out and be careful. But when people put that black plastic over them, it makes the light so dim that it's hard to see. Sometimes, like in the middle of the day with bright sunshine, it's almost impossible to see. It's like, why even have brake lights? Check this video out. The only reason why it's a topic for somebody like me is because I spend a lot of time driving around looking for scrap. And yeah, if your car was like broke down or limping along and you had your flashers on, I could understand that, you know, or if you had like a mini spare on your truck or your car. But to deliberately darken your taillights so they're almost impossible to see, why? And how come these kind of people never get pulled over? And the reason why I'm saying they don't get pulled over is because you wouldn't see this on anybody's car if people like that got stopped by the cops. I mean, don't people care about safety? I mean, I got these big ignorant looking wooden sideboards on here to keep shit from falling out, as I should, so that I don't hurt somebody or just have scrap fall onto the ground and damage somebody's property. Well, the same should apply for people putting that black crap over their taillights and stuff like that, covering them up. Anyway, just an aggravating rant, because if I was like not keeping my eyes glued to the windshield, totally non-distracted at all, looking away at anything else, okay, the chances of running into somebody like that are very high because they're not as noticeable. And that's what these are for. They're supposed to light up really nice and bright so you can see. Okay, not to be darkened so you can't see it. I mean, why have taillights? Check this video out. You'll see what I'm talking about. A little YouTube video. Why is that dark stuff that's on the taillights, why is that legal? Or if it is illegal, how is it that that person's managed to get by for so long with that stuff on the car? I mean, here I am, I'm all worried about, you know, I have the stupid wooden sides on my truck because I'm so worried about, you know, crap falling off, as I should be, you know, and damaging somebody else's car, or worse yet, somebody actually getting hurt due to my negligence. But let's follow them for a little bit here. See when the taillights go on, actually. Now we're really going quick. The speed limit along here is like, I don't know, 45? So going 5 over here. There we go, we slowed down. Yeah, now, there you go. There's the taillights, look at that. How are you supposed to be able to see that crap? I know, don't get too close. But whether you get too close or not, taillights are there for a reason. They're there for a reason, people, so you don't get run into. So what's the point of darkening your window to the point where you can't see that third taillight, and let alone the regular taillights? On top of that, you know, one of them is burnt out. taillight don't work. What's that all about? Okay, compare that with, I don't know, see those cars up there? Look at those taillights, how well you can see them. Look how dim that shit is. I should have done an automotive comparison. But anyway, right there on the plastic part, it's got like that dark crap on there. Well, of course, some people might say, what's this got to do with the scrap life? Well, the scrap life involves a lot of driving, right? And with that, a lot of driving comes a lot of stuff you need to put up with and learn how to deal with. Oh, America. Oh. So, yeah. And something like that is totally unnecessary, okay? And that's my gripe right there. You know? What's the point? Look, there's a Dodge pickup truck in the driveway with those kind of things on there, covering up the red that makes up the taillight. Meanwhile, Kingdom, you're holding onto a camera. Well, I don't do that all the time, so. I'm our squad car. Maybe I'll turn this way. Maybe I'll make a left-hand turn. See, here you go. Here's a good comparison. Look at this Nissan right here. I know it's not the same brand of car, but look how bright those lights are. You can see that guy. You're not going to run into him. You know what I mean? Again. This is insane. People always seem to make it to the roadway right when I'm up there with the lawnmower. They seem to always intersect the roadway as I'm approaching. Anyway, back on topic, whatever that was. Yeah. Okay. Well, the race to the stop sign. Look at the insane race to the stop sign. I want to be first. They see you coming, so they step on the gas. Come on, people. Yeah, anyway, the point of this video is how ridiculous stuff is sometimes, you know, like darkening your taillights. I mean, really? Isn't that like the safety device that is supposed to let us know who are following you that you're going to stop or possibly turn? America! What's wrong with me? This one block here where